Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Come on in, come on in, come on in. We got us some steak and we got us some chicken going on. I'm finna season it real good. I got some onions in here. We cooking it in vegetable. We cooking it with butter and oil. Okay. So I got me a little fajita seasoning and some con carne seasoning, and I'm gonna use mine too. So I'm gonna shake some of that on there, shake some of it on there, splitting everything. Okay, y'all remember when your mamas used to do that when you was growing up? Split it between the two of you. Yeah. And I'm going to add my seasoning to this as well. Give it a different flavor. Sometimes it's good to change up, ain't it? How y'all doing on the day? Come on in, come on in, come on in. It's Tracy from Mama's Comfort Cooking. And that's what we're doing. And I got another steak that I think I'm going to put in an Instant Pot. I don't know if it will get soft enough. I'm not quite sure. So since I'm not sure, I'm going to do a little something different. I'm using my seasoning. I have my own line of seasoning on my website, Everything Green. My website is the name of my page. Yep. .com. I got onions in here. Real butter. That's your key. Always mix your real butter with a little oil, because butter can burn. Alright, we're going to get this turned up a little bit right here. I got this kind of like saying, when my turn coming? When my turn come? So, yeah, I'm going to turn this one just a little bit more. I got two different networks going on at the same time. And one of y'all can see me real. Okay, there you go. So, now we're going to pump this heat up a little bit on this steak. And give it a good one. We got to add us some, we added pepper. We're going to add us a little salt. Alright. I cut that steak up. And we gotta saute some stuff. Hold on, I'm looking for my salt. Because I know I got salt. I gotta do some sweet potatoes. Hold on now. I keep me some sorts. I keep me some sorts. Okay, I got some little sorts. Because you really do have to salt your steak. I don't know what it is. That beef gotta have salt. Alright. Can y'all see me pretty good? I'm trying to fix it. Because we cooking today, baby. We cooking. We in the kitchen. Come on in here. And sprinkle me. Share me out. Alright? I'm going to get where you can see me. As soon as this person go away from me asking about it. Now, I hope you can see me in this picture when I move away. You see me? Put a 1 in the chat. Y'all see me good. How y'all doing on the day? Child, I ain't been feeling like nothing. I'm faking it. I'm gonna fake it and fake it. I need to put my cutting board up. I'm at my clearance board. Then we're gonna do us some potato. I'm gonna put this together for y'all. And we're gonna do some fried potatoes and onions. I already got them cut up too. I don't want to start too many at one time. I'm trying my best. Y'all, my joints have been hurting. My back is aching. My pants too tight. My body's shaking from the left to the right. My nerves in my back is just weighing me out. The hip went out on me. I was not going to do another podcast. I went to bed. Thank y'all. Can y'all see me on TikTok land? But they don't talk much over there, so. Bookers, what y'all up to? I got this on my TikTok shop. This is bracelet that's good for arthritis. Maybe it's psychological, but it's in my TikTok shop. I love the TikTok shop, y'all, and I'm in a part of the creative program, but I think this bracelet helps me. I really do. Y'all make sure y'all sprinkle me, baby. Sprinkle me. Alright? Butter makes everything cook faster. Real butter, not margarine. I'm not battling right now, sir. Please quit worrying me. So, yeah. So we're going to get this going. And then the next thing we're going to do when we get this, I'm going to be making some sweet potatoes. I got to make some sweet potato pies, y'all. And I got to find some more pie crust for my minis. But I got to make 2 big ones for a lady that wants to. And then I've got to do some minis in case you want to buy some. It's easier to ship minis instead of the big ones. And you notice I'm going to get these going real good. And I'm going to get this set. I didn't want to cook my 2 steaks together because I'm trying to figure out. These are all Angus, right? These are New York strips. But I bought some that said chuck steak. So I'm thinking that's going to be a little bit tougher. And I may need to put it in my in my Instant Pot. But I got it cut up. Right? And all I'm going to do, I've been letting this kind of just cook real slow at first. Just really slow. About to get this chicken out the way. And I'm basically letting it absorb all that amazing butter. I use 1 stick on each. 1 stick on the chicken. 1 stick on all that steak. I cut the steak up so it can cook quicker. Even if you want your steak right now, if you want it medium rare, this is medium rare. You wanted it medium rare. It's ready. What I learned, I watch other TV programs like y'all do. And they actually have some meat that they don't even cook it. But because they soak it, like in butter or vinaigrette, it kind of cooks within it, you know. This weather going back and forth is giving me a headache, y'all. I'm telling you, I haven't been feeling like nothing. I slept all day last night till 8 o'clock. That's a big piece of it. It looks good. It's done. I just wanted a piece. And it cooks it real fast. This is boneless, skinless thighs. Boneless, skinless. Good. Add a little dill. We don't like ours raw though, I'm telling you. Ain't added no more liquid. Ain't added no more grease. Nothing. And now it's back sunny in Georgia. Just like it wasn't snowing yesterday. So I'm getting hot out there. I don't know, one season from the next. Then we getting ready to do us some fried potatoes and onions too, y'all. Steak is looking good. Take your time with that steak. You can cook it tender. But if you cook it too fast, it's not going to be tender. Alright? Now I'm looking for the tenderness of this steak. Good. Slow it down. I don't know why this chicken want to show out on me. Like you gonna pop me in my face in the name of Jesus. The devil is a liar. That's what you have to talk to your food and be like, the devil is a liar. Yeah, 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 yeah. You miss being able to comment on my videos, but you're commenting on my videos. I don't know. I don't know about you guys. But what we're not going to do is be messy. Because you're commenting on my videos. And I'm pretty sure it's me on here. So I don't know why you're saying that. Wow. Hey, Victim Cabin. I'm cooking chicken and steak, and we're gonna make some fajitas, and we're gonna make some I gotta start somewhere, you know. I'm not buying it woman. And then after that, we're gonna make some quesadillas and some fajitas. I'm gonna line it up. I'm gonna make it pretty for y'all. I'm gonna go over here and get my little container for this one. She done. I'm gonna show it to you. Y'all know I got a bad back. She done. She's put a fork in her. Look at all that good butter. Honey. She done. And I'm just taking my time now. I'm just letting this just all I can tell you is butter cooked stuff so tender. Let me go over here and get one of my. I'm gonna get ready to do the potatoes. Hold on one second. You can make anything pretty. I'm gonna wash this out and use this skillet again. I want all that goodness on the bottom. You're commenting on the live, young man. You're commenting on my live, so I don't really know. All right. So look, y'all. Can y'all see it? All right. So now we're finna do the steak. We're finna do the chicken. We're finna do the I'm gonna take y'all with me over here, so we can do the fried potatoes and the onion. Now, when I get through putting all this together, we're gonna saute our vegetables. Everybody don't, my husband, he don't like onions. So the raw vegetables really will be for me, for my little fajitas. But when I cook, I still cook with them. I just know how to cook them all the way down to where he don't even realize he got an onion in anything. So if you out there and you cooking for somebody, there's several ways you can fix that. One, you can put everything you got in a food processor. They won't know if you got onions and stuff. Secondly, if somebody tell you they're allergic to onions, all onions do is give you gas. So if you want to cook with onions, cook with onions. It don't do nothing but give you gas. Am I right? Oh, we got a star party going on over here. There's a party going on right here. A dedication. Thank you for your daily heart meats. Please, let's get those daily heart meats up. Over 183. We have our own coin because we have our coins up high. So I'm not quite sure where we stand over here because I haven't been battling. I've been out. But how we be one? Y'all ready for me to do the next part? Now I'm going to tell y'all, we finna watch this, get it out. But I do rest my back because I have back issues. My back is jacked. That surgery helped some, but it didn't help all the way. All right, so let me get this so we can get moving with these taters. That's why I be walking kind of caved in, y'all. It's just a situation of life. It's a circle of life for me. And I'm still here by the grace of God. Okay? And I like to clean up as I go. So what I want to do really is take this time and show y'all this meat I'm going to take out of here. And I'm going to use this for this other stuff that I'm going to put somewhere else. Okay? I'm going to show you this meat. And all of it's going to fit on this, in this one bowl. You don't have to destroy your kitchen. All this meat is going in that same bowl as that chicken. Look. It's tender. It's the butter. So I'm going to scoop it up. When you're trying to eat low carb, when you eat low carb, you can have real butter. It's hot. Ain't nobody getting none of this, so don't say nothing. So, I ain't ate nothing today. Sometimes I just eat meat. I'm gonna hold on to this butter because I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna show you. I got this steak done. Wait, I ain't done yet. Because this is going to be ate off of a little bit. You can prep your stuff. And I'm going to use the rest of this butter, and I'm going to put this in the Instant Pot. And if I'm jumping a lot over here on TikTok, it's because I'm not accepting the battles right now. They keep popping up. That's what's jumping my page. So what I'm going to do is take and make some more steak. I might save it for another day, but I got this butter for it. So I'm going to save my butter. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Butter is good. And you know, you can take your steak if you want to. You can make you some gravy. This one said it didn't want to be in there. It's causing problems, so I'm going to eat it. That's your chicken. And that's your steak. And I cut it up myself. Alright? I can eat me steak and eggs. You can eat steak and eggs. If you want to do low carb, you can eat chicken and eggs. You can eat all the wings you want and butter. You can drink coffee, use heavy whipping cream, the fat. All right? So what I decided to do, I'm going to take this different cut of steak. And I'm going to use this butter, and I'm going to put it in the Instant Pot. Because something is telling me that this steak here is not going to cook tender like this steak. So I think what I'm going to do is cook it in the Instant Pot. So I'm going to take the container out the Instant Pot. We're going to pour this grease in here. We got some seasoning still in here. We're going to add a little bit of water. And we're going to set this for 25 minutes. And then we're going to believe that this is going to come out amazing, okay? Now we're going to use this same skillet because we're not going to mess up my kitchen. My legs already ain't off, and we're going to take the other container and we're going to do the bell peppers and the onions. I'm going to move y'all back over here, okay? Now, we can't be all in one place at one time. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the container. We're going to pour this in there and get the Instant Pot. And we're going to keep using the same butter. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take that, put a little water in it, and let it do what it do. And we're going to make the potatoes to go with this, what I'm eating up. Now, my goal is to turn these into some fajitas and some quesadillas. To be honest with you, I don't need the bread. Especially if I'm going to eat the potato. Keep in mind, I ain't ate all day, so y'all got to buy me. If you can't stand me chewing this, I don't know what to tell you. So, if I went to eat in a restaurant, we ain't going to never be able to talk till I quit eating. Well, I ain't going to be able to go with y'all. Because I like to run my mouth and talk about stuff. So let me go on over here. I was resting my back, taking a commercial break. And some of y'all can't wait. Y'all don't have patience. Okay? And that's something I can't give you. So now I'm going to take this, get the Instant Pot, hook it up, get this meat, get this all out the way, and then we're going to put the potatoes on. The potatoes are already cut. You got your fried potatoes and your onions. And to be quite honest, you do know I can cook these potatoes in this butter. I'm just saying. You do know I can take this potato and put this back on there. But I'm going to use this because I feel like I need some of this butter for this type of steak. Hey, Marvin, can you come in and tell me that you like this? I'm still married to the same person. Welcome back to the same old place that you left about. If you want to know, Facebook, he's still here.
Well, I left out for a while.
He back.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sharon. I love you.
She won't, Tracy. Man. What you want?
I just call him that. His name is Eddie. I call him Marvin.
No. You do stuff you know you ain't right.
I was going to put this particular steak in the Instant Pot, but you know how my back is jacked? And I just want to know if you can sit in the Instant Pot right here. Come here, tell me what you like about this. Huh? Taste that. I can't see you.
I'm not sure if they can see me.
You got it?
I'm not fat.
Wasn't no fat on there.
No.
There is some pieces I left fat on for me. But it ain't no fat on that piece you just ate.
Good.
Huh?
Yep. I'm still here.
Yeah, my son named Marvin. My son named Marvin. My husband named Marvin. What a coincidence. Hey, PN. Yeah, he getting it for me, my bad. What am I cooking? I'm gonna sort shit back there. Cause I'm gonna get ready to put it on these potatoes. Okay, can you take that thing out of there? Open it up for me. Rinse it. Give me a little water. I'm gonna show you the difference in this meat. My husband's gonna rinse that out for me. Put a little water. What am I showing you? You can buy a cheaper cut of meat and get the same results.
You want water in here?
Yeah, just a little water. Gotta have a little more than that. Because you don't put enough water in there, it'll burn. That should be enough, babe.
I gotta get started on that deck.
Mm-hmm.
Pressure wash.
Okay, I'm gonna put a little more water, but I got it. I'm gonna turn y'all this way. Hold on, I'm gonna turn you this way. So I'm gonna put this in here. This is a cheaper cut I cut up. I'm gonna add that butter and some of that seasoning in here. And I'm gonna take this inexpensive piece of meat. And I'm gonna make it more expensive. You know, one reason it's gonna be a little bit better is I'm cooking it in butter and I'm adding a fat base that's missing. You gotta have, in order to have amazing steak, you gotta have the right marbleization. Say what, babe?
I said that's what it would cut going on the side in case you got random grips in there.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna set this thing and I'm gonna leave it. And I'm gonna set it for, I got some onions on there. And I'm gonna That's the only thing I hate about this. You got to keep mashing it.
What about the other?
35 minutes. Wow, I can't see.
You got it?
Yeah, I need a rag though. This rag. Okay. Oh, I get it. I see it right here. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna wash this. Alright, I'll be ready in a minute as soon as I get these potatoes going and I'll get you going. I'm gonna set it and leave it. I got it set for 35 minutes. Yeah, I'll go to bed. He washing my skillet out for me. Thank you. Hamburger Health will make a great meal. So now we're going to turn around and we're going to do our fried potatoes and onions. My potatoes did not turn yellow. And the reason why they didn't turn yellow is because I've got them soaking in water. And I've already got the onions cut on them, so they're soaking in water. So. Hold on, let me get this crazy person out of here. Okay, I got him out of my pay. Make sure y'all tapping and sharing. I appreciate you. Thank you for tapping over here. No, I'm not going to season it. I use the seasonings that was already in the skillet. And I got the butter. And I don't really have to with this one, because there was enough seasoning in that skillet. I don't want to make it too salty. Yeah, I put the steak in the Instant Pot. That's what I'm standing next to, the Instant Pot. So the steak, now we're going to get the skillet and do the fried potatoes and onions. And then I'm going to do my bell peppers, yellow bell pepper, orange bell pepper, green bell pepper, onions. What I'm telling you is that I'm finna be 58 years old. And my doctor told me that I can't do a heavy kilo, because when you get older, it can affect your kidneys. But because I have a nerve damage, advanced sciatica nerve, foot drop, neuropathy, all of those things, when I take the generic weight loss shot, Manjaro, it locks me down and I cannot walk. They found out the reason why it's doing it is because I'm on gabapentin. If you take gabapentin, you can't take nothing that's got B12 in it. The compound has B12 in it. So what we finna get ready to do is do our vegetables, and we get ready to do our taters. Now, when I get all this out the way, I gotta work on some sweet potato. I'm going to turn Avery's into quesadillas. My husband probably going to want his that way. Sometimes my husband would just take and eat the fried potatoes and onions, the steak with some steak sauce. But I bought small flat tortillas. The small flat kind. This is the same that they use if you go get you a taco at an authentic taco truck. It's the same ones if you go sit down and eat in a restaurant like Chili's and you get your quesadillas. All they're doing is putting everything on it, putting it back in the skillet, adding some cheese, pressing down on it, put some pico de gallo on the side, some sour cream, and bringing it out to you. I feel good. But I'm going to tell y'all something. My husband went to the store last night and he bought me these tomatoes. I've been craving tomatoes. Got them from Walmart. They already bad. Check what you buy at these stores. It's already bad.
It was already in the plastic. I couldn't open it.
Yeah, you can open it. Check what you got before you walk out. I thought your husband didn't like onions. So, I do. When I get through with these potatoes, them onions going to be done dissolved. Already bad. I can't stop eating onions. I said, you wasn't in here when I said I'm cooking these vegetables for me. I'm going to try to cut this up and save this one as much as I can. I'm going to rinse this off and see how bad it is. But I kept looking. I already got, look, babe. Look. There's just no, listen, there's just no way for us to really keep up with all of our stuff. It's just no way in the world America was designed not to barter, meaning you get stuff from one country, they come over here and they get stuff from us. It's called a bartering system. And we did that a lot because of the climate changes in different places. In Mexico, they can grow tomatoes and things like that and all year round. And that's why we would get our cantaloupe out of California. They could grow them all year around. It's just not to the point, but God, like my shirt says, but God. Ugh. All right, let's get this on the eye again. I'm going to use just a little cooking oil. One thing I learned about you don't have to use a lot of grease with these fried potatoes and onions. My grandmama used to say, I'm going to fry these potatoes just a little bit, and then the rest of the way, I'm going to steam them. I'm going to do them the way my grandmama did. I got them soaking in water. I'm going to fry them a little bit, and then I'm going to steam them the rest of the way. The oil I'm going to add in here is all the oil my taters going to get. Now, you can deep fry yours like a tater chip. I don't. Let me get the other skillet. In this skillet, I'm going to do my vegetables. My husband may not like onions, but he know I do fried potatoes and onions, but he don't see the onions. They dissolve. And I got to cook. What did I tell y'all a long time ago? Some people that say they don't like onions, if you do their food right, they eat those onions. They just can't see them. He don't want to crunch a raw onion. He just can't see the onion. Y'all get what I'm saying? As long as he ain't in here crunching no raw onion, he all right. That's how my husband is. Because I got to cook. I got to cook it right. Okay. So in this skillet, we're going to do vegetables. And in this skillet, we're going to make the fried potatoes and onion. So I'm going to put my bell peppers and onions and stuff over here. And over here, I'm going to keep this. I didn't want to just overly, I'm going to add that oil. It don't take a lot. I do too. I love my fried potatoes and onions. So I got the Trinity right here and all of them and they cousins. And I'm going to put them in here. Now, if I had it my way, all this would be in my fried potatoes and onions. But my husband will have a fit over these bell peppers being in the fried potato sauce. I have to pick and choose and pick. So now I'm just gonna add. I got my onions and my I got everything soaking in water so they wouldn't turn. I like them. I like them to taste like it too. Mix my color onions up. I like the nails because I can put my hand in a heat. And I'm going to season these vegetables. I'm going to season this. I'm going to pump up the volume. My everything green. And it ain't salty. So I don't want y'all to think my seasoning is salty. It's not. Thank you. I got my squares yesterday. Did you enjoy them? I'm glad you got them. I had to send somebody else's money back to them because they didn't put their address. They just cashed at me. And I didn't have nowhere to send them, so I sent the money back. I'm going to put a little salt. To your discretion. Just a little salt. I don't need much. Thank you. I'm trying. I be leaning over. I be leaning on the Lord's side, but I'm here by the grace of God. Y'all share me out. Sprinkle me, baby. I told you it was going to be cold. That's why I freeze my stuff. To protect y'all stuff coming in the right way. Come on now, get started now. I'm going to have to switch them out. Might have to move this one. This eye don't play over here. I'm going to switch them out because this ain't doing that music. I'll put it over here and see if this make it cook quicker. I don't know what's going on. We'll see. But baby, these is cooking good right here. And I didn't add but a little oil. That's all you need. You don't need an extra lot of oil. Yeah. These vegetables are mine. I didn't say these was my husband. This is what I like. They ready too. I like mine to have a little bite to them. Y'all like y'all to have a little bite, or do y'all like y'all's real soggy? I don't like my stuff soggy. I don't know. It seems like when I'm eating something and it's got still a bite to it. Let me tell you, a long time ago, I had done a catering, and it was for some white people. I had to learn. Baby, I thought those was the best green beans, but they wasn't crunchy. And the lady said, they're good, but I'm not used to not having no vegetables that's not crunchy. Then I was like, you know what? Everybody don't eat things the same way. I started getting a little more detail, and I started asking them, like, do you like your green beans crunchy? And so what I did when the school hired me to do the teacher appreciation, I don't even boil their collard greens. I saute them. Yeah, I fry their collard greens on top of the stove, and they love it. They absolutely love those collard greens. Let me wipe this off and move this back over here. So I had to learn, honey. I had to learn how to cook for other people. Okay, this is ready now. I had to learn how to cook for other people. And that's why I said some of my vegetables, I've learned to like them crunchy too. You don't cook out all your nutritional value either. So when we get these going real good, when we get them moving real good, frying them, then we're going to steam them. And I'm going to put a lid on them. Because you kind of have to put a lid on your taters. I know y'all don't want to see that, but you do. What do you do with my oversized lid? My son cleaned up the kitchen now. So when he cleans up, he put things up the way he want them to go. So I'm going to have to go look for my oversized lid. He probably put it over here. Because I got to get this to moving. Hold on. What I do with my oversized lid, husband? What's mine? Oh, Lord. I hope it didn't throw it away. What do you want? Okay. Now y'all come on over here. And what we're gonna do while I wait for them taters to take off, I'm gonna show y'all my sweet potato. Ava, what you doing? For some of y'all just coming in to my live cook, I've got that meat in the pressure cooker. I did chicken and steak. Now, I'm getting ready to work on these sweet potatoes I got out the oven. I want you to see my sweet potatoes. All right, I'm going to get ready to work on them. Because I got some sweet potato pies to do. And I got to get me some more mini, but I'm going to go and work on the filling. I'm going to show them to y'all. Hey, my daughter Kiki in here. Hey, Kiara, I love ya. I love you, girly.
Is that Kiki?
Kiki in here.
I see.
Can't see her, but you can just see her name. Come tell her hey.
Hi.
There she go. Say hey, sissy.
Hi, Sissy. Look. I have to
I
finish
love
this.
you, Kiki.
I have to
And I
finish-
haven't heard anything, so I'm assuming you safe. You ain't got to go nowhere.
Check.
Because I'm going to be praying that you don't go anyway.
Look at my trifold for my shorts and socks.
Put that in the trash.
You see?
Give me that pan of sweet potatoes right there. I'm going to show you my sweet potatoes, how they look. Kia. These is the sweet potatoes. I'm getting ready to make sweet potato pies. Now, this sweet potato got all that good sugar in it. This ain't nothing but a puff pouch. Right? This is all this is a puff pouch. This has been caramelized from the inside. Baby, you could pull this off and put you some butter and a little salt and cinnamon and go to work. Ain't that pretty? She's been caramelized from the inside out. The other side ain't nothing but puff. That's all it is.
That's interesting.
So I'm going to take me my mixing bowl. I got a big one.
That's interesting.
And what's interesting? Come here.
Potatoes.
Come here. Come here.
Wait.
Quit telling me to wait. Let me tell you something about this child right here. If she thinks she got to help me do something, watch this out. She don't want to do it. Kiara, you hear me how Avery be acting?
Kiki, can I come back over to your house?
Pretty. And so we're going to open these up. And we're going to put these. You can peel them. Just like that. And it's got that good sweet on the outside of it. That's why it's called a sweet potato. Now, you can also make sweet potatoes. You can boil your potato. But old folks have always said that if you bake the sweet potato, that the sweet potato is going to taste sweeter because its natural sugars they're going to come out. And guess what? It's the truth. It's the truth. Now, in the old days, you had to worry about this potato being real stringy. You don't have to worry about that no more. Now, I'm going to make some sweet potato pies, and I'm going to make me some sweet potato syrup with what I got left. Because I'm out of it my own self. But you, by the time you put this in your mixer or a food processor, it's going to process all your streams. So you don't have to go crazy. I don't go crazy. Whatever my mixer picks up when I put it in there, if not, I'm going to beat the brakes off of this until you're going to probably eat your streams. That's just how it goes. You see that? That's the natural sugar coming out that sweet potato. Now, y'all gonna have to hold on a minute. I gotta go over here and check these fried potatoes and onions. But we're gonna peel these and we're gonna make the inside for the sweet potato. And I don't like to waste none of this. You don't want to cook it till it dry out either. Listen, if it dry out, if the potato dry out and it don't kind of look like this, baby, you done cooked that potato too long. That's all I can tell you. You just done cooked it too long. That's all I can tell you. So I'm frying these and steaming them at the same time. With that little bit of grease I added. You can saturate those potatoes so they just be, to me they just be too saturated with grease. I don't like that. I like to steam fry my potatoes. And I'm not telling you the way you cook your potatoes is wrong. It's not. I'm going to take this mixer that I be mixing all these cakes with. I'm going to use my big mixer. I'm going to use my big mixer. Y'all know I use this every day. And I'm going to put these taters in here. Just like that. Just like that. Again, the sweet will come out the potato. And you know what? You can take your potatoes with the skin on them and boil them a good 10 minutes if they fat. And then you can cut them up. You can cut them up better when you're making sweet potatoes. You just boil them a little bit before you cut them up. And you can be doing other things when you go ahead and bake. Look at that sugar. Look at that sugar. You can be doing other things while these are baking in the oven. So, you know. And that's sugar. That's their own natural sugar. I be making sweet potato squares. I can't do all this stuff if I don't have no type of shortcut because it's just me. Now, keep in mind, I love to bake. I bake when I ain't even on here to keep my stuff stocked up based on how good stuff sells. But everybody got a shortcut. And everybody got different things you do. And sometimes I'll take a couple of cans of canned sweet potatoes to go along with these when I got a lot of bacon. But I know how to blend it and incorporate it. You can tell the difference. But by the way, canned sweet potatoes are still sweet potatoes. You got to add the seasoning to it. But I tell people in a minute, I myself use canned milk when I make mine. I use real butter. I use canned milk. I don't use whole milk in my pies. People like my pies. The difference is that my pie gonna look darker. If you use any brown sugar in your pies, if you use a different milk other than white milk, you know, whole milk, you know what I'm trying to say? That makes your potatoes light. Okay? It depends on the size of your potato, how long you're going to bake your potato. As you see, I use big fat potatoes. I check my potatoes. I'll start my potatoes off and I check them in 30 minutes. And if they still feel like they're not quite where they need to be when you touch around the base of it, leave them in there. I don't never set a timer to really tell you how long I keep them. Do you wrap potatoes in foil when you bake them? Not when I'm doing a lot of them for sweet potatoes, I don't. If I was going to make these for you to eat and you put your own stuff in, yes. But I'm just making these to go in sweet potato. There's no reason for me to wrap them in foil. It's not going to benefit me. These are finna be grinded up, and you get what I'm saying? It ain't going to benefit me. But it depends on how you were raised. Oh, you did? So, I got my parchment paper right here. And it's still going to have the sticky juice. I still got to wash it. Right? But, look, I'm going to go wash my hand. This is nothing but, look, y'all. This is the sweet potato. It's sweet. It's good. And it tastes good. So I'm gonna turn these potatoes down and let them steam the rest of the way. I'm just gonna turn them on low. And that's really good. It ain't enough for me to scoop it out. But if it was a way I could scoop all this out. Look at that. That is good. I promise you. I bet you I could make some bad cough syrup off of this. Y'all, you know what this tastes like? You know what this tastes like? Honey. I'm gonna go wash my hair. Y'all, that tastes just like honey. I'll be back. That's good right there. Tastes just like honey, baby. If they ever watch this out, my name John Brown. Be back over there in just a second, y'all. I'm soaking my container. So then I'm gonna put it in a blender and I'm gonna start letting it peel. Oh, hold on, y'all. I gotta do this thing for TikTok. Hold on, I gotta verify. So now I'm going to take and put this in my blender, in my mixer, and get all the strings out. Just let it spin. Just let it spin. And you'll get all the things out that's going to come out. Now for me, yes, she split them. Huh? What? I'm going to turn this off. Y'all know I don't see that well without glasses. So I'm trying to figure out what you said. Hold on. I'm doing more than one thing. I'm cooking more than one thing. And I'm resting my back. And I'm finna go take some meds. And I'll probably come back around better when I take these meds. Hold on. What did you say? Split taters. What you mean did I split the tater? I don't understand. What you mean did I split it? I don't think she split them. No. See, I think y'all getting it confused with you finna make a sweet potato. I'm finna make sweet potatoes that you cook in the oven. With this canned milk right here. With this good fat base. I don't have no reason to split the potato. It's all going to be baked at one time. You rinse your potato off, leave the skin in. The skin operates as a covering. You do not have to wrap each one of them individually. You're not eating them individually. You do not have to split them because you're not putting nothing in them. These potatoes that you just witnessed are potatoes that I'm going to use to make a sweet potato pie. There is no need to split them. So, yeah, there's no need to split them. Kiara, you know you can get that. So what I'm finna do, since I done showed y'all this, I'm finna take this and do a Trinity thing. I'm finna put my steak, everything in here. Yeah, I know you love that cheese bread, my baby. Kiara, I hadn't heard from you, and I know if I need to hear from you, I know. But let me do this, y'all. This is for my family. So if you want to come for me, come for me. But it ain't gonna do you no good. They're gonna eat it. I'm gonna put these bell peppers in between. I told y'all my back been bothering me. And I'm gonna put the chicken on the other side. Make it be a split decision. Okay, the chicken is over here. I'm finna show this to y'all. Get all the chicken out the way. And the steak is over here. Because I need a bigger container. Because when I get through, I don't want to be washing 100 dishes. I'm using the same dishes. Y'all know what? My girl Kiki, she love the fat. She ever love fat. She'll fight over it. She'll be like, Mama, cut your fat off your steak. Mama, cut your fat off your steak. I'd be like, Kiara, her and Kelby, they love the fat and ginger. So there we got it. Bell peppers, steak, and chicken. We waiting on the other steak. Now, what I'm finna do, I'm finna ranch this here dish out. I'm finna ranch it. Like my grandmama said. Cooking like my grandmama and my mama do. My granny used to say, take that dish and go ranch it. Tiara, you always on vacation. No, he ain't gonna get no onions. Willie, ain't no onions. I put the onions in the middle. He won't eat no onions. Y'all don't have to worry. Eddie ain't gonna eat them onions, but I'm gonna always do me some onions because I like them. Can't I like something? Huh? Listen, right here, this part right here would drive my daughter that's in the Air Force crazy. That piece of meat right there. Right there. That piece of meat. That would drive her crazy. You can't, look, you take that and you add that with these onions and these bell peppers. You trying to lose weight. That's a bite right there. You ain't got, look, add your piece of chicken. But that right there, my baby in the Air Force, that right there, that bite, when she dance, when she eats, she dance. She don't sit down and eat. This is how my daughter eat. Kara's not to eat. She nasty. She doesn't do nasty dances. That's how I got that. Go, mama. So now, I'm going to go get the fried potatoes and onions out. Okay? The steak got 11 minutes on it. The other steak. Didn't Calvin get the credit card and booked us something for November? And Kiara love to dance like that. Kiara nasty. Where she learned it from? Kiara, they said, where you learn to dance? I don't know, because she in the military. So she got it from her mama. Go, mama. Go, mama. Go. She got it from her mama. Go, mama. Go, mama. Go, mama. Because she got it from her. So I guess she's right, since she wants to throw shade. Dang it. I'll be right back. We can get done so we can do something else. I hope y'all enjoying y'all day. I told Willie, I said, Willie, heard on my way with Willie J, I said, ooh, Auntie been down, honey. She been down in the bushes. She didn't try to work on her gift gallery, she been down. Baby, I'm telling you. I want to feel good, and I can't let King George know. He'll get the word about me. He'll be like, Mama, what's going on with you, Mama? Like King George. He had his birthday. He just turned 48. I'll be 58. April the 30th. So you know what? I got a lot of this cookware. It take the best pictures, but I got a lot of this cookware. And it's glass. I got it in black and white. I got it in this Aztec print. You can get this off of the TikTok shop. You really can. Miss Val, T-Mac, I'm telling you right now. Y'all tired of me? Y'all ready for me to get off of here? How long I been on here? Oh, yeah, my man said get off of here in an hour. My manager, he told me that over here. Hold on 1 second. All right, y'all, let's get this done. Let's get our first cook out the way. And I can tell when my back is jacked up, because I be walking leaned over like this, like I'm about to fall. And I can't even really stretch my back that good. I be trying, but trying. Okay, behave, Tracy. You're so fast. I didn't add no more grease. Come on. They don't believe you can do it like this. Oh, I know y'all think I'm lying. I know you lying. I know I'm not. I didn't add no more grease. I know you lying. Oh, I must try the thing. I know you lying. No more grease. I just do it the way my grandmama and them taught me. I don't change nothing. I don't care what new technologies say. I don't care how many. I don't even own a deep fryer. I don't care what nobody say. Them old people didn't have a bunch of grease to waste. They didn't. They didn't have a bunch of money. They learned how to survive. You know how you have to learn how to go back to those old days? That's what you do. When you take those things that was taught and you didn't want to pay no attention to it, I'm getting all the crunches. When they trying to tell you something and you was out there being false, you get them crunches up out of that skillet. Put them crunches over there on the side. Eat your wine. something. Stove clean back there. Look. And we're going to eat off of this more than a day. Fried potatoes and onions. With that little bit of grease. Why? It's got a sear on it and everything. Because you really supposed to fry them. And you're supposed to steam them at the same time. So, you got your crunchies. That's how my grandma and them did. You don't find no, somebody said onions, onions, onions. Where the onions at? You know where the onions at? The onions melted. Hey, Katie Woo Woo. I love you, Crystal. The onions melted when you was steaming them. And that's why you ain't got no bunch of burnt onions. You got 5 minutes, but we got to release the valve thing on this Instant Pot. Now, I did a class one time on Instant Pots. We cooked collard greens, macaroni cheese, cornbread, yams, pinto beans in 1 hour. In 1 hour. So in 1 hour, we made chicken, steak, bell peppers, fried potatoes, and onions. How you put this together is up to you. You can turn them into quesadillas. You can actually make a bowl. What do you mean by that? You can take your steak and your potatoes. You can put them on a bed of lettuce. And you can make a bowl. The same way you do when you go to that Chipotle. Chipotle makes you a bowl. When you go through Chipotle, you pick your meats. You can have both meats if you want them. You can get you some diced potatoes or you can get you some rice to go on top of your lettuce. It ain't nothing new under the sun. Mother Roberta, the mother of our church, my friend, she the one taught me how to do my sweet potatoes. Kiki, I got rice. Kiki, I got rice that's going to go in the microwave. They got this microwavable Mexican rice. Oh, Kiara, I got it all. The fajitas, the black beans, I got it all. I got the sauce. I got the refried beans. I got the sauce here. The lime. Sour cream. I got to keep one out anyway because I got to make a cake. Guacamole. And this is some rice. You put it in the microwave. They say you separate it in the pouch. And you microwave it on high. And the pouch going to get hot. That's what it says. And I got the flatbread, I got the little fajita flatbread, and I got some ranch, because Kiara and them got to have ranch. So I got ranch. And that's all I got on this cook, y'all. I don't know how, I've never used this before. It's by El Paso, I don't know. Just because the name on it don't mean it's good, though. That don't mean nothing to me. I like off-brand stuff. Only thing I don't like off-brand is ketchup. I like Hunt's over Heinz. Other than that, I eat off-brand mustard. I like my Duke's mayonnaise now. 2 things. Duke's mayonnaise or Blue Plate. And I gotta have the right ketchup. Other than that, I don't care. I don't know how this gonna turn out. It said put it in the microwave. And I like to cook at home because I know what's going in my food. Half of the stuff now they saying we ain't eating what we think we eating because it's been processed, and I just rather not take the chance. I don't, that's two things I guess I should say I don't do. It's off-brand mayonnaise and ketchup. I do off-brand mustard, and I love a certain hot sauce, but I can eat anybody hot sauce. But I have my Trapeze is my favorite. Trapeze is my favorite. So now it's up to them to tell me how they want it. Y'all heard that? I was waiting on that for y'all. So I'm gonna turn y'all around. And I'm gonna I can't read comments, y'all. I can read a little bit on FB because I got the font big. But I gotta have my glasses on, and these are reading glasses. So I'm gonna turn this around, and we're gonna take, this is what happens when you use an Instant Pot. For some of you all that's scared of the Instant Pot, this is what happens when it's done. You come over here. I'm gonna move this out the way. You get you a towel, preferably one you don't need for a while. Because it can pop, even when it don't have a lot of water. But the more water, the worse it gets. You got a release valve. Right here. And it's going to push it out. This will not open. This pressure cooker will not open until all that steam is out of here. Ain't that what y'all be saying? I ain't gonna do nothing till all this pressure off of me. Some of y'all need to get the pressure off of you. Some of y'all husbands can't get y'all to do nothing till he take the pressure off of y'all. Well, this ain't gonna open till all the pressure comes out. You can try, it just ain't gonna do it. It ain't gonna move. You see what I'm doing? It ain't gonna move. But soon as all this steam, all this, don't try this though, but as soon as all that steam is off. Hey Greg, bring me my medication bag. It's almost ready, and we're going to open it up. This is why I put my thing over it. I don't like nothing to follow my time.
Is that mom making an explosion?
Look in there and give me one of those clear 0-calorie things I bought.
Is that mommy trying to make an explosion over there?
I just don't like nothing to splatter out on my counter. Got it out the Mexican section. It's water.
Water?
0-calorie drink water. Zero
What is it
sugar.
supposed to taste like?
I like the, this is a see-through can.
What is it supposed to taste like?
I'm gonna find out, I don't know.
Or is it supposed to taste like melon? Watermelon. May taste.
This is good.
May taste.
0 sugar.
I'm taking this.
The new ones have a little cap thing that you can put on here for spillage right here. Pretty good, ain't it?
0?
This is ready to turn now. Hold on just a few more minutes. I got you on watermelon or strawberry, whichever one you want to try.
Which one is this one? Grape?
That's great. I got a great one in there too.
So this is what is the name of it. Oh.
I love Trapeze. We don't have it here. See how quick I did that?
Ooh,
See that? Please don't dump it all up.
Here.
Just go get you one.
Hold it.
You go.
No, you. Now, why you say it like that?
Because you get on my nerves.
Coconut head. Is it strawberry? Yes, it is.
So I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna use this for beef tips and rice. Yes, sir. Look at that. Oh, 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 oh. Somebody say that. I'm killing two birds with one stone. I'm gonna keep all this broth. I'm gonna do me some beef tips and rice. I'm gonna show you how good it look on the inside. Let me let you see how good it look on the inside. Look at that. Look at all that. Let me let you see how I look. Look at that. I'm gonna use this for beef tips and rice. I got it at the little Mexican place today at the section. That stuff is good. 0 calorie. You know what? It's like that grape drink you can buy at Walmart, but it's the container for me. Okay. So, FB, I'm going to sign off. I'm so glad we had this time together. Thank you for watching Mama's Comfort Cooking. I'm saying it like Willie. Thank you for watching Mama's Comfort Cooking. May God's peace be with you till we meet again. And tomorrow, I promise you, we're going to go through a little bit more cooking, okay? Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. I am going to probably, well, if not, I'll make y'all a video. Because I don't want to say sometimes I do too much. And I don't want to make a promise, but I love y'all. I'll see y'all later. Thank you for the stars.